What's going on, everyone? Josh or Miho here. Hope everybody's doing good and well and stuff. I got an album review to do for you, and I'm going to show it to you right now. This is the new album from the band Noisear entitled Turbulent Resurgence. This is released on Willowtip Records. Now, if you're not too familiar with this band, they're based out of Albuquerque, New Mexico, and the best way to describe the sound of this band would be a very technical, modernized, forward-thinking style of grindcore. Basically picking up where Discordant Saxes had left off with their album The Inalienable Dreamless. Just keeping up in the tradition of very complex and technical song music writing, very smart lyrics, supremely fast drumming, great bass work, guttural vocals. This band is the total package when it comes to that kind of stuff. And considering this band has a really solid body of work, 2011 really was their showcase year. More people got to find out who Noisear were with their album Subvert The Dominant Paradigm. I thought that album was just absolutely fantastic. And it had some incredibly unique guitar work. Just the songwriting, the music on that album was just bar none world-class grindcore. The drumming was just absolutely sick. I just love the musicianship on that record. It was one of my favorite albums from last year, and it was in my top 20, deservedly so. Now, after a bit of a waiting period, Noisear are back, and they have a brand new album out. What interested me was this little thing I read about it in the promotion of this record. Says that this album was written in a day, and the album was recorded in less than 2 days. That's pretty ballsy, but I figured for a band like Noisear, they're a band that could totally get away with that, and totally attempt taking a risk by recording an album in such a short period of time. This is their 5th full-length. It's 23 tracks, and it runs a very staggering 18.5 minutes. That right there is something that really wins me over about this band. They make a short grindcore record. Every single song, no matter how long it is, gets the point across perfectly and with such ease. Guitar-wise, it's what you would expect from this band, basically picking up where the last album left off. The riffs are just absolutely technical, creative, just the way that they're structured and patterned. It does not get dull or tiring. It is very entertaining and unique. I just love the way that the song structures are laid out for the shorter songs to the longer songs on this album. I mean, most songs on this album range from about 30 seconds to about a minute in length. And every second of every song is utilized to its full advantage with the guitars here. It just sounds absolutely amazing. And really, Dorian is having an awesome year because he already has his work due out on the new Phobia record, and his work here shines incredibly well, a lot more than ever here. Bass-wise, it's a good solid bass tone. It blends in nicely with the guitar here. This is mainly a guitar-dominated type of a record. I think the bass blends in smoothly. I know Dorian plays the bass as well here, but he does fantastic work with that, so big ups to that. Drum-wise, what can I say about Brian Fajardo that hasn't already been said before? This guy is one of the absolute finest in grindcore drumming today. Just his intelligence, his speed, his tenacity, just the way he plays every single drum on this record just sounds amazing. Just pretty much littered with fast blast beats, double bass, just the way the snare sounds. It sounds just right. It doesn't sound annoying or repetitive. It's the quintessential kind of grindcore drumming style. It's just pure Brian Fajardo at his best. I love this guy. He's a great drummer, and he just delivers another fantastic drum performance here. And vocal-wise, the vocals are pretty much varied throughout this entire record. It's pretty much low kind of guttural kind of roars to more shouted kind of mid-range, high kind of screams. The vocals are delivered pretty well here. And they have a sense of urgency to them, in a way, because of the lyrical content of this record. Pretty apocalyptic and menacing, in a way. And what I also like about this album is the fact that it includes some breaks in between some of the madness of this record. Some kind of noisy aspects to it. If I'm not mistaken, the band Winters in Osaka, a really good noise, harsh noise, power electronics kind of band, does the intro, the interlude in between, and the outro for this record. It's a pretty nice little deviation from all the craziness that you would expect from this record. It's really sick. So overall, 2012 has been somewhat of a solid year for grindcore. I mean, stuff from Catheter, Antigma, Six Rubantha, Absurdist, Libertier. Some really good, solid grindcore, but I think this probably, for right now, is my top grindcore release of this year. This is an absolutely awesome album. It just shows that Noisear have the balls to do crazy things and execute them the way they only know how to. This is a great piece of grindcore, and definitely something you should check out if you love grind. Since there's a lot of songs, it's pretty hard to pick favorites, but if I had to pick any tracks, I would have to say Pressure Blast, There Is No God, Grains of Sand, Inflated Ego, Broken Cycle, Harsh Reality, and Arm Yourselves. Just incredibly creative musicianship going on here. I'm going to leave you a link in the description box to the Willowtip Bandcamp where you can stream this album and hear it for yourself. Pick up a copy wherever you're able to. This album is worth it and then some. So I'm going to show you the album again. This is Turbulent Resurgence. This is released by Noisear. It's on Willowtip Records. Support this band. And as far as the score goes, I'm going to give this an 8.75 out of 10. Pretty much almost near a 9. This is sick stuff. Support Noisear. I'm going to conclude this review. Thanks a lot for watching. Thanks for checking out my channel. And until the next time, Army Ho out.